Hello, welcome in. This is Cleo Ra, and we're going to look into a message regarding someone's spiritual pathway and see what's coming out. Take what uplifts your soul, take what makes you feel good, and ignore everything else. This is a general message, just so you're aware. And thank you all for your beautiful, generous donations, your lovely, heartful comments, and your true support of me and the channel. I love you guys, and I hope you're doing really well out there. Cherubima. Okay, let's zone in. Thank you, guides, protectors. Thank you, those who move in love, who wish to pass a message through me during this reading. What's the most important message that someone needs? Okay, we've got the Four of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so I'm getting that you're protecting your peace, protecting your sanctuary. There's an energy with the Four of Swords of someone who's at a certain level and you can't take much more. This doesn't mean you're in crisis, but it just means you need to preserve the sanctuary that you've already built for yourself. So I feel like something in your soul is giving you this need for respite, this need for good boundaries, or this could have been something that's happened in the past, something that helped you develop really beautiful boundaries because you worked for this. There's something about you working for a space, a sacred space of sanctuary, rest, relaxation. Five of Cups. Okay, so past disappointments taught you how to really kind of give yourself the inner temple that you needed. We've got Five of Cups, Nine of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, something had to shift here. So I feel like in your old life, the old version of you, like so many of us, you know, you were caught in what already existed. You were trying to blend in, you were trying to do things, you were trying to kind of get in where you fit in. You know, when we're young, when we don't understand what we're going to understand in the future, we just do our best, right? But I see that something quite hurtful happened here. Could have been a tower moment, something in family or a relationship that forced you to be the decider and the creator of your own reality. So as much as something was very hurtful, it really bumped you up. It really lifted you up into your power. The divine grace moved through you. I can feel this. I can feel someone having that epiphany. You know, when everything may be crashing and burning around you, but that's when you get your sacred connection. That's when the divine can move into your auric field so much more easily. But I'm getting for you, you could feel this lightness despite the carnage. And then maybe, just maybe, Jupiter wanted you to spin the wheel again, right? I feel like you are someone who learned how to be their own nurse or their own medic spiritually, right? You've become a very powerful, I could say healer, but it's more than that. You've become someone who's very powerful at patching yourself up, but this is more than that even. This is you building your own inner temple and becoming far stronger than you ever could have imagined you'd have to be down here. You know, I talk about the lower and the higher world for a reason, because reality only exists in our mind. So when we're around a lot of people who all seem to be following some invisible rule book, and we're just trying to kind of live our young life or whatever, or live our human adult life, we can't escape that rat race. We can't escape the maze, the labyrinth of the 3D. Until a tower comes along, something emotionally painful, something that forces us to turn mightily towards the divine. And once you turned that way, there was no turning back. And now you've got this precious understanding of your own internal workings. They keep just showing me like a World War II army tin with a big red cross on it. And I'm getting midwife coming through. This could be a past life reference or something that's relevant to you now. Maybe there's something about you going to the root of others now and helping them. Maybe not. This is certainly you going to the root of your own inner world and really finding, wow, I mean, they're always talking about the Garden of Eden, you know, through me, you know, creating our own heaven on earth. But sometimes you've got to get into that soil and you've got to pull. They're giving me mandrake, you know, certain plants that have taken hold, and you need to get them out by the root. And some of them are stubborn, right? So you've become somewhat of an expert at healing in some way. And this is very precise, something you do in your own way that no one else could do. So you found your own unique medicinal mechanisms. And we've got this 9 of Wands here. Ferocity, you know, for us to feel secure in the world, we have to know that we've got the power to protect ourselves and to be the fullness of that which the universe made us to be. And this is you getting to the root chakra. This is you finding the warrior within. And this is you utilizing it in the best way here. I don't know what you're doing in your life, but I can tell here that there's something about you. We're all each other's teachers. So something about the signal you're holding, whether you're really a teacher or not, maybe you lead by example, because we all do, right? And maybe you don't realize this, but you're giving off such a powerful beacon here. Warrior, 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands, pure boundaries, taking nothing but the best, but also knowing you can provide for yourself here. And you learned the best way. And, you know, for all of us, learning the hard way is the best way. Death energy, 13. Complete and utter transformation here. 6 of Wands, big victory for your soul. Because this is someone who's moved up a world. No longer are you, maybe you don't see yourself as a civilian, maybe you don't see yourself as a member of society anymore, because I feel like maybe society let you down, or maybe the symposium of your mind, it does this to us. We kind of see things out in the world and we can be quite naive, right? And we do expect the best for ourselves often, and often get kicked in the shin at quite a young age, not realizing that those youthful ones are often practiced for us. And, you know, it's quite hard being human, isn't it? It's not easy. But you're someone who took the grit to the next level. And I feel like you've got this perfect balance of nurturing and grittiness. We've got the Emperor and the Queen of Wands here. How funny they should come out side by side. Balanced masculine energy and feminine energy, although this isn't an Empress here and this isn't a King of Wands. So maybe right now you are more defensive, maybe slightly more in your masculine energy. 6 of Wands, also Leo, right? Masculine energy. And the Queen of Wands is Aries, more masculine energy, right? But I do see a balance here with these two coming out. This is like you being the one who protects your manifestations, and this is like being the one who protects your physical world. So again, the idea of nurturing the garden. And I feel like now is time for you to plant a new garden, because you've ripped up all the weeds here. Roses right here with the 6 of Wands. We've got the World card, Zen, moving into a new, completely new chapter with beautiful instincts. I feel like maybe an old version of you that felt, they're giving me the reference of you felt more like your name, more like that version of you people helped you create, or that was created in the old world. Now maybe you don't feel so much like your name. Now maybe you feel like you're ready for your cosmic name. Queen of Swords, I'm getting this cut off of the old life, the old version of you, and this beautiful moving into the new world with all that you've learned before, new boundaries, picking yourself up, putting yourself into sovereignty from a whole host of potentials. You know, they're giving me the reference of the Matrix where you could have gone back for the stake, right? You could have thought, oh, do you know what? This is too much. I'm going to go back into the old world. I'm going to ignore everything I've been shown by the divine, and I'm going to go back into doing what everyone else does. But I'm seeing someone who's got it all here. And now Temperance. Now the balance of your intuition. That beautiful, I love the animal part of being human. I don't know why humans find it so hard to admit they're flesh and blood, and we have this animal core. Root chakra, sacral chakra, solar chakra. I feel like that's come alive for you here with all the yellow and the orange and the red. But you've still got this crystalline, gorgeous, divine connection to your emotions, to intuition. Crows, ravens could mean something to you. Anything grey like the wolf, owls potentially. Something about grey animals coming through here. Maybe stumbling, you know, across your path. very soon. We've got the Queen of Swords here, Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're doing a really good job of keeping whatever you've built secure and safe, and I feel like that's really beautiful here. There is big movement into success here. There could be new partnerships of all varieties. These two are mega manifestors, so I feel like you're moving into a period of huge manifestation. Right now there could be a little bit of vulnerability or just defensiveness. This could be in your recent past and this could be right now, but I see you going from Seven of Wands, drawing a line in the sand, maintaining yourself, keeping yourself safe and happy, to maybe branching out a little bit with the Nine of Wands, because there's a big empire energy here. And maybe you're taking your healing essence out to the world. It might not look like you're a spiritual healer on the surface. You could be doing anything. You could be running a restaurant. You know, you could be doing absolutely anything. Baking cakes, doing nails, doing people's hair. You could be a masseuse. That's all healing. Your energy everywhere you go is a balm to people's souls. 11:11 on my clock. Oh my God. And I haven't even got my regular clock up. Spirit just told me, look at your iPad, right? That doesn't normally happen. So you're on track here, and I feel like you know you're in a preparatory cocoon stage. Yeah, Four of Swords, submitting to the divine will, submitting to the bigger picture, broader perspective, knowing that Source has all the answers further up the road. This is allowing the universe to be your fairy godmother, and knowing that we can't control anything. We've got to flow. We've got to be childlike. And we don't lose any of our wisdom by doing that. We just gain more divine support. Knight of Cups here. So you could be closed off to offers at the moment, because I feel like with the Knight of Cups energy, you move people's emotions. Queen of Wands, you attract in a lot of offers, but right now you're holding it down. You don't want those offers, I don't think. Not with the Seven of Wands, or you're waiting for the right offer. You're completely waiting for the right offer here. Two death cards, 1313, complete transformation. No one's getting in the way of your spiritual journey here. So this could be you closing off old contacts. People that understood you. Straw man, Spirit's giving me. Freeman on the land kind of energies. You've reclaimed your free will, or you've reclaimed the source energy version of you, and you're holding on to it tight. Yeah, they're giving me Neo, the one. You've become the one. All right? And you get that when I say that. For whoever this reading is for, you get that. You've got the whole world in your hand. The whole world exists within your mind. And this transformation's big, okay? Double the power. King of Swords energy. So this is intellect, mastery over the mind, really balancing yourself out. Having, you know, that they're giving me the feeling of purified air. Lovely, cool, beautiful, fresh air. Spirit's kind of saying to me, I've never had a dehumidifier in my room or anything that cleans the air. But Spirit's saying to me, imagine if there was an air cleaner that spit out beautiful, even cleaner oxygen. Whoa, making me feel dizzy. But we've got the Six of Coins here with death. So you're very clear about what you bring the world and what the world's bringing you. And I feel like the universe is being very generous with you. The clearer your mind, the more you're getting. You're accepting this process, this death transformation, something that could make every cell in your body feel different. Yeah, Eight of Swords energy. We don't call it death for nothing. And right now in real life, people are ascending at such a rate that they've never done before. We no longer have to die to ascend. We used to have to do that often. So I've heard, right? But we are now ascending at a rapid rate. People can go through 2 death transformations in whatever amount of time they choose. It's down to the individual occultist. So 9 of Swords here on the Emperor energy. You learnt true power here because we've got the 9 of Swords here. You learnt to be the master of your own reality in something that could have killed other people, right? Could have taken their soul right out of them, ripped their etheric body and turned them to mush. But this turns you into a tiger. 10 of Coins with the Queen of Wands. I'm hearing, my oh my, do you have the power? Okay, the power goes to the ones who claim it. And for the ones who can go through the mud, Spirit, show me the SAS. Like if you join the SAS, you don't join the SAS because you think it's going to be a walk in the park. Drinking tea with your pinky up. You join the SAS because you want to be the best. And maybe your soul chose something like that in this lifetime. because these are heavy energies with these death cards twice. You chose double the transformation in this lifetime. 2 9 of Swords, 2 death. Okay, 2 death cards. Twice as much spiritual transformation for pure creative manifestational power. Queen of Wands with the 10 of Coins. Now, the 10 of Coins is about sovereignty, soul group, soul cluster, bringing loads of minds together so they can be so much more than the sum of their parts. Imagine 10 powerful people in the same room, thinking the same thoughts, tuned to the same frequency, because they've been incarnating with each other for eons, for thousands of incarnations. That's what I'm getting here. You could be linking up with these powerful souls, but also Spirit's telling me that you alone, Queen of Wands energy, male or female, you do have the power to create whatever you want individually, which is why we've got the Emperor right next to the Queen of Wands. You're having a big progression up the steps right now. 7 to 9, right? There's this idea of jumping 2 steps, 2 deaths, 2 9 of Swords, twice the bounty, twice the power. There's no going back now. You're an adept, right? You cannot go back now. You spun that wheel, you open that door, and you love it, right? The World card. You're moving out of any feelings of isolation. I feel like that's what the old world I feel like that's what the old world brought to you. That is so typical of my city, Brang. Okay, 5 of Coins here. Show me one more. You're so peaceful with this world. You survive things the old version of you never thought you could or would have to. 3 of Swords energies. Wherever you're going, you know it's going to be good because you're the decider. Chariot energy. There's those wolves again. You're moving forward with everything you need. Riding your own chariot. And if people want to match your energy and become powerful with you, I feel like you're open to that in a way, but your defenses here are geared towards your spiritual development and getting things right, or not wasting what you've already done, right? Completing the cycle, right? Doing things in a way that is succinct for your soul's progression and development. That's the priority right here. Show me. They want one more for the World card. Ace of Coins. A beautiful, abundant, golden new pathway. For someone, maybe, you know, the world looks the same as it did before you spiritually elevated, but Spirit's saying it is shifting. This is a new pathway you're going to step onto. This is coming very soon. Like I say, you're jumping double steps here. Doing twice as much. Twice as much baggage that you transmuted, but twice as much reward. See, your heart has got you everywhere you needed to go. 9 of Cups. You know what life's all about. It's about creating artistic beauty on earth. It's about keeping your heart purified and blossoming and beautiful. Perfume. It's almost like you don't realize the perfume you carry everywhere. Perfume of the soul. Or maybe you do, but I feel like you've had to anchor in. Maybe explore the more self-protective element. The warrior element. Keep yourself a little bit hidden. I feel like you went through that, you know. Maybe you started martial arts or something. Maybe you started self-defense, or maybe you started seeing yourself in a different way. Either way, you know, you are the fortress. You are a fortress of your own power here. But there's something about your intuition and following that gorgeous feeling when everyone around you didn't seem to know what you were talking about. Empathy, intuition. And then we've got illusion over here. Okay, your consciousness is tuned completely out of the illusion now. So they're saying you can follow your heart, and wish fulfillment is inevitable here with the 9 of Cups. Focus, pocus. Speaking to someone with a really purified heart. And right now, I feel like maybe this is just the end portion before true balance is visiting you. Long-term balance in the new world. The Star. And the 8 of Wands with the 8 of Coins. So this could most definitely be about your career development, something popping up in a way that brings you abundance in a job or career. Or this could literally be you sinking into place in your spiritual work. You could be taking a public positioning And I certainly feel like you've got all the tools and the power you need now to re-emerge into the physical world, but to see it through a new lens of consciousness. They're showing me a lens of consciousness. This is almost like you walking along and you can feel this light around your viewpoint, this golden, sunshiny light. Maybe Spirit's suggesting that someone picture this around their own lens of consciousness, because this is certainly a new world and a big reward for, you sticking to being a true creator of your own reality, a truly spiritual being. There's a gentleness here, an understated classiness to the way you've done this. But my, oh my, is the divine realm giving you your accolades here. You could see into the divine realm a lot more now than the old world. Your viewpoint shifted. They just keep telling me old world, new world. But I feel like now the divine world is so much more important to you than the physical. And there's a peace you get when you spend more of your time in the divine than in the physical. And I feel like you've earned this. Let's get a charm. They're saying be confident, be brazen. Yeah, we keep getting this cobra out for my initiates. You are an adept now. Okay, you control the timeline. You can create whatever you want. We've got the plane, so someone's taking off. 8 of Wands energy. Your new life is lifting off, taking off completely. This is a fresh version of you here. Fresh and pure. And I'm getting that it's fresh and pure for you to create new things now. Having fun, creating, being playful. Sacral chakra energies are coming out here because we've got lots of orange. The light is on you. The divine light is on you. And you've done something amazing here. I hope this reading's helped somebody. Love you loads. Mwah.